Greetings, I am Janiqua Nganga, also known as EIJ and head of Isis Moon. I am a high priestess and a holistic wellness coach specializing in the divine feminine energy, manifestation, and spirituality. Welcome to my channel.
So what is holistic wellness and why would you need a coach? When we speak about the term holistic, there's times, most times I've seen the word spelled with an H. And often it is referred to, in my perception, it is referring to a very natural lifestyle or something connected to natural eating, an alternative way of living that is very connected to the earth or natural. And for me, I specifically spell holistic wellness with a WH because I'm speaking of the whole of a thing. Now, technically, there's really no big difference because you can spell it either way. But I want people to understand that I'm speaking about the wholeness of care and holistic wellness itself. When we think about the word, and we can go a little deeper, wholeness is actually connected to the divine feminine. It's very feminine to think about what encompasses a wholeness of a group or encompasses it all, circular energy. And it's masculine when you think about concepts in a linear form or a hierarchy, like superiority and inferiority. But when you think about what brings everything together as a whole, as unity, that's very feminine. Or the family energy, groups, that is feminine energy. Now, when we talk about holistic wellness, what it is exactly, to be just basic, it is the care and the healing of the mind, body, and the spirit. So, of course, there can be subcategories to that. But overall, it is the healing and the treatment, the attention and the care of the mind, body, and the spirit. Now, there is a reason why I became a holistic wellness coach. My journey led me to it naturally. When I first started out on my spiritual journey, I was, and still am, very connected to the spiritual realm. So I've always been very spiritual. I've always been a spiritualist at heart. So when I started, I dived deep into my studies of understanding more and I was always very intrigued and wanted to know more about the spiritual realm, spirit guides, ancestors. So as I moved on my journey, I continued to study, I continued to connect and have experiences. And eventually I went on to be a trained priestess in a few different traditional African spiritual systems. And I just love spirituality. So, regardless of being a priestess, overall, I've always had strong intuition and enhanced spiritual gifts. So that's just always been my thing. And that's where I started. But after a couple of initiations, I want to say it was my Ifa initiation, I began to dig deep into the mind, the concept of the mind. And I had encounters and experiences in life that made me want to know, that made me very inquisitive about how our mind works. And I started to learn how a lot of things, actually all of this, as I'm going to get into, the mind, body, and the spirit actually affects our life very strongly. So outside of spirituality, I started to study the consciousness. After initiating to Ifa, I wanted to know, it was like my mind opened up and I was very studious, and I began to study more on the different levels of consciousness. For instance, how we operate with our subconscious really being the main thing that is projecting things in our life and coming in alignment with our higher consciousness. So that is my journey began there. And again, I began to learn techniques on reprogramming the subconscious mind and how it helped me, hypnotherapy. So my journey went on from the mind, and then now more recently, in my more recent years, I've been studying a lot about the body, and I've realized that our bodies actually have a consciousness as well. Now, with that, there are different modalities and practices I begin to incorporate to help my body. Now, I've always been a person who was particular about how my body looked. So I used to work out a lot. I would work out a lot in the gym. I would eat is the best I could. So I've always been a person who likes sweets and bread, but I started to shape my diet properly when I was probably in my late 20s. And again, working out late 20s, I started incorporating a regular exercise routine in my weekly habits. But these later years, and when I speak about the body and holistic wellness, this is more, I guess, it's the way the body affects us in our life on a spiritual level or an unseen level in that aspect. So there are modalities that I started to understand that would help me with having a better life outside of just exercise and eating right. And these things even affect our mind. So everything is connected. So the body having a consciousness and really clearing things out of the body or resetting our nervous system with somatic therapy practices and yoga. These things really help us balance out our life a lot and feel higher, and it increases our frequency. So basically my journey just went from spirituality to the mind to the body. And now I'm at a point where I've been able to incorporate a lot of practices and techniques in my own life from my own experiences on my journey. And I see how it truly, truly has helped me, because I don't do work for people and prescribe or recommend things to them that I cannot say for sure that I have used or I've known it to truly work for people. So everything that I recommend, I've used myself just about. And yes, I've seen how operating in my wholeness and really working and keeping these areas in harmony and in alignment with one another has really helped me in my life. And this is why I incorporated holistic wellness coaching as a service in my practice. Now, some of the services that I offer are for spirituality would be such things as readings and consultations, and that breaks down into several subcategories. But readings, consultations, divinations, ancestral healing, spiritual gift development, spiritual work to elevate one's energy, connect with the spiritual realm, manifest things in one's life through different spiritual rituals. Those are some of the spiritual services that I offer in general. And then with the mind, there are services such as hypnotherapy. I incorporate that a lot in my programs. Meditation. I'm always doing meditation events. Mind shifting. So helping people to shift their mind from limiting beliefs, calm their mind. Subconscious reprogramming in general is a big area. And there's NLP. Now, I put NLP in a category with the mind and the body, but I guess technically it could go across the board of all three, but definitely the mind and the body. So NLP is neuro-linguistics programming. And with the body, the services that I offer there, either I offer them or I have someone assisting me with it. But that would entail yoga, somatic therapy, NLP again, And some things that I may not actually offer in my business, I know that this falls in the same category for the body as well, that people can access and attend to with other service providers like acupressure, acupuncture, Tai Chi, Qigong, various different body works and body healing, energy, eating right, properly eating right. So even vegan meals and connecting with service providers who can provide you with meals that are more highly energetic. That falls under the body as well. Now, how can working with a holistic wellness coach help you, and what are the benefits? Here are some of the benefits. Accountability, helping you stay focused on your goals, strengthening your spiritual gifts and enhancing your spirituality, helping you to really hone in on your own inner guidance, reconnecting with your soul's path and your higher self so that you're able to set better intentions for yourself. And when you set intentions that are in alignment with your higher self, things tend to fall in place a bit more easier. And that moves into, of course, manifesting your intentions. So I'm a person that I'm a creatrix. And there are many people that I know that are creators in this world, and they understand that they are creators. So manifesting one's intentions with purpose, with really seeing these things come and unfold in your life and roll out, that's important. So a holistic coach can really help you with manifestation. Also, helping you have a clear mind, or helping you to have clarity, helping you to have clarity in your head, to clear the confusion. A lot of times just living life, it can get foggy in your head. So a holistic wellness coach can be like a lighthouse in the fog for you, to help you have clarity, to help you understand and keep your direction, stay focused. For me personally, as a holistic coach, I tend to help my clients really control themselves, honestly. So I assist them in understanding the importance of controlling themselves spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. And when I help them to look back at themselves and control their own selves, master their selves, then they're less focused on other people and the world and the external factors of things, because it is true that what you see in your life is really a reflection of you. So I help my clients a lot with controlling themselves and mastering their self. And the last benefit that I'll give for right now is a holistic wellness coach can really help you, or holistic wellness care in general can really help you with having a balanced and more fulfilling life. And I say that because definitely if you are more balanced and in harmony on the inside, you're going to see that reflect in your life to be more in balance, and you have more harmony in your life, but also fulfilling in accomplishing your goals in life, manifesting your intentions, really feeling good about the things that you're doing in life. So those are some of the benefits. And as a holistic wellness coach, there are a few phrases that I like to give people to understand more about the role that a holistic wellness coach plays in a person's life. A coach can be like a lighthouse in the fog, with helping you see things you need to see and have clarity. They can be the garden keeper for you, to help you filter through all the weeds that may be going on in your life, entanglements, frustrations in your mind. They are also like a fine tuner, so they can help you to tune in and hone in on your gifts and the things that your intentions and things that you want to do in life and the things that you want to see happen in your life. Like someone that can help you create a map or be a guide, in a sense of like guiding you on your best route, or creating a map for you to know where you should be going, to understand the journey. And that is because that person should be someone who has embarked upon their own journey enough where they can guide other people. And quite often they are also a bridge between realms. So as I said, as with myself, I'm a spiritualist. I definitely connect with the spiritual realm a lot. And many times my clients have trouble with that and understanding what their spirits are guiding them on, what they should be doing with their life, understanding their higher purpose. And so I play the role of being that bridge for them and helping them to connect into these different realms and aspects of themselves. So those are some things that are beneficial to having a holistic wellness coach, and some roles that person should be playing in your life if you do work with a coach. And I hope this helps you understand holistic wellness and the importance of working with a coach in general.
If you're ready to transform your life, click the links below to explore my manifestation coaching programs and a range of powerful spiritual tools designed for your journey. From self-care products to one-of-a-kind jewelry, you'll find what you need to thrive.